Right in the middle of Europe, there's a country that's super diverse. It's a place where really old forests meet super modern cities, and where traditions that are thousands of years old are celebrated with a lively new energy. This is Germany, a country that, for hundreds of years, has been a melting pot of history, art, and new ideas. It's a country that keeps showing itself to be one of the most interesting places to visit in the world, offering so many different experiences that it's truly amazing. It's like a big blanket made from 16 different states, and each one has its own government, its own special culture, and its own story. From the snowy tops of the Bavarian Alps in the south to the windy coasts of the North and Baltic Seas, the scenery here is as different as it is beautiful. Big rivers cut through valleys covered in vineyards, and thick, dark forests seem to hold secrets from a long, long time ago. Its cities are busy places full of creativity and business, but they're also balanced by the quiet charm of many small villages. And at the heart of it all are its people, who are known for being precise and hardworking, but also for being warm and welcoming, and for really loving their country's history. On our trip together, we're going to dive into this amazing country, finding out some of its most interesting quirks and exploring its most famous places. We'll walk through old town squares, look up in awe at big old churches, and get lost in landscapes that have inspired fairy tales for many years. I invite you now to come with me as we start exploring Germany, to see how beautiful it is, to really experience its rich culture, and to follow the amazing story of its long history. The journey starts now. To really get to know a place, you often have to start not with its big, famous buildings, but with the small, interesting details of everyday life. In Germany, these details show a culture that's really connected to its traditions. Think for a moment about the yearly Oktoberfest. Here, in a celebration of Bavarian life, an amazing 6 million liters of beer are drunk. This isn't just about having fun. It's a special custom, a way for people to connect that has been happening for over 200 years. It shows how much Germans enjoy being together and following old traditions. But the German landscape isn't just known for its festivals. It's actually shaped by its history. Look closely, and you'll find that the land is dotted with over 25,000 castles and palaces. These aren't just old stone buildings. They are the quiet storytellers of a past full of powerful lords, important families, and big wars. Every fortress, from the biggest royal home to the smallest ruin on a cliff, is a chapter in Germany's long and complicated story. A physical reminder of the things that have made this country what it is. The modern world also has its own special signs here. The famous Autobahn, a network of highways where some parts famously don't have a speed limit, is a symbol of German engineering skill and a desire for things to work well. But this efficiency exists alongside a remarkable dedication to making things by hand. There are over 300 different kinds of bread and more than 1,500 types of sausage. This huge variety shows a deep pride in local areas, a belief that quality and local identity really matter even for the most basic food. And this richness goes all the way up to the highest levels of culture and knowledge. Germany has an incredible 130 professional symphony orchestras, more than any other country on earth, filling its beautiful concert halls with the music of Bach, Beethoven, and Brahms. Its festive spirit shines brightest during Advent, with nearly 3,000 official Christmas markets turning town squares into sparkling, fragrant wonderlands. It's a country that invests in its future, offering free university education to its citizens and many international students, and one that loves its past, boasting a remarkable 52 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These are the threads that make up the rich and detailed fabric of German life. We've arrived now in Munich, the amazing capital of Bavaria. It's a city that has two strong rhythms, one of deep-rooted tradition and the other of constant newness. Here, maybe more than anywhere else in Germany, the past isn't just an old memory. It's a living, breathing part of today. It's of course known all over the world as the home of Oktoberfest, but the city's relationship with beer is a year-round thing. Old breweries, some from the 1300s, aren't just for tourists. They're important social places, the special spots where the true spirit of Bavarian culture is most clear. The city's royal past is carved into its very buildings. In the middle of it all is the residence, which used to be the home of the Wittelsbach kings and queens, who ruled Bavaria for hundreds of years. Its huge complex of courtyards and fancy rooms tells a story of great power and support for art. But just a short walk away, you find a different kind of grandness in the Englischer Garten. Bigger than New York's Central Park, this huge green space offers a peaceful escape from the city's busy pace. Here, city people can be seen surfing on a man-made river wave, which is a remarkable mix of nature and something made by people, of relaxing and being daring. Munich's commitment to culture is deep. Its museum area, the Kunstareal, is full of amazing artworks, holding everything from old sculptures in the Glyptothek to modern masterpieces in the Pinakothek der Moderne. This is a city that understands how important it is to feed the human spirit through art and history. The real heart of Munich, though, is Marienplatz, the main square that has been the city's central spot since the 1100s. It's a stage for daily life, watched over by the impressive New Town Hall. Twice a day, the crowds in Marienplatz get quiet and look up. The reason for this shared pause is the Glockenspiel, a charming clock whose mechanical figures act out stories from Munich's history. There's a royal wedding and a jousting tournament, all done by cute, life-sized puppets. It's a simple, delightful show, but it says a lot about this city. Munich is a place that finds harmony in the big and the small, a city that proudly shows off its royal past while celebrating the simple joys of a mechanical dance, a perfect mix of tradition and progress. Leaving the city behind, our journey takes us south, towards a dramatic and impressive border. Here, the gentle rolling hills of Bavaria start to rise, getting stronger and taller until they become the magnificent peaks of the German Alps. This is a landscape of raw, powerful nature, a world of towering stone and endless sky that has made people feel small and inspired them for thousands of years. The air gets cool and clean, smelling of pine trees and the promise of adventure. It's a region where nature is in charge, its quiet power felt in every valley and on every mountaintop. This alpine kingdom is a natural playground, open to those who want a challenge and peace in the great outdoors. In summer, its huge network of paths invites hikers and climbers to explore its hidden lakes and meadows full of wildflowers. The mountainsides echo with the distant sound of cowbells, a peaceful sound for a scene of immense natural beauty. In winter, a thick blanket of snow turns the landscape into a skier's paradise, its slopes offering both easy runs for beginners and steep descents for the bravest experts. Tucked away in these breathtaking landscapes are towns that seem like they came right out of a storybook. Garmisch-Partenkirchen, sitting in the shadow of the mountains, is one such place. Its buildings are decorated with detailed paintings called Luftelmalerei, showing Bible stories and country life. It's a town that wears its history on its walls, a living art gallery of alpine culture. Here, tradition isn't just kept alive, it's a key part of how things look, a constant and beautiful reminder of the town's deep connection to its surroundings. From here, your eyes are naturally drawn upwards to the highest point in all of Germany, the Zugspitze. Standing at almost 3,000 meters, its peak offers a view of unmatched magnificence. On a clear day, the view is an amazing panorama of 400 peaks stretching across 4 different countries. To stand here is to feel a sense of perspective, to see the sheer size and grandeur of the continent. The Bavarian Alps are more than just mountains. They are a safe haven, a challenge, and a powerful proof of the lasting beauty of the natural world. We travel now to the banks of the Rhine River, to a city that has mastered the delicate art of balance. This is Cologne, a big city that thrives on the mix of holy and everyday things, the old and the new. For almost 2,000 years, it has been an important meeting point for trade, faith, and culture in Western Europe. Its whole existence is dominated by one extraordinary building, a structure so huge and so detailed that it seems to reach for the heavens. This is the Cologne Cathedral, the Kölner Dome. For over 600 years, generations of builders worked hard to create this Gothic masterpiece. Its two tall spires, reaching over 150 meters into the sky, were the tallest structures in the world when they were finished. To stand inside is to be overwhelmed by how big it is and how much devotion went into it. The light, coming through its magnificent stained glass windows, fills the inside with a magical glow. It is the spiritual heart of the city, a symbol of strength that has survived wars and the damage of time, standing today as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and Germany's most visited landmark. Yet, Cologne is far from being a city that only lives in the shadow of its cathedral. It has a lively and fun spirit. The Altstadt, or Old Town, with its colorful, narrow houses and traditional breweries, is a maze of cheerful friendliness. And the city is a powerhouse of culture, home to a remarkable collection of museums. The Roman Germanic Museum explores the city's ancient beginnings, while the Museum Ludwig houses one of the most important collections of modern art in Europe, including many works by Picasso. It is a city that looks back with respect and forward with excitement. This double nature is shown most excitedly once a year, during the Cologne Carnival. Known locally as the fifth season, it is a time of joyful wildness, where the entire city bursts into a frenzy of parades, costumes, and music. The streets are filled with partygoers, and the usual rules of daily life are temporarily stopped in favor of pure, unadulterated fun. This festival, with its deep historical roots, perfectly captures the spirit of Cologne, a city that prays in one of the world's most magnificent cathedrals, but also knows how to throw one of its most spectacular parties. It is a place of deep respect and infectious joy. Our journey now takes us into a landscape of deep green and deep mystery. We are entering the Schwarzwald, the Black Forest. It's a name that makes you think of myths and legends, a place where thick evergreen fir trees are so dense they seem to block out the sun, making the forest floor always look like twilight. This is the place that inspired the Brothers Grimm, a world of deep woods, hidden valleys, and enchanting old stories. You can almost imagine Hansel and Gretel wandering among these ancient trees. This huge, mountainous area is a peaceful place for those looking to reconnect with nature. Its many paths, some of which have been guiding travelers for over 100 years, crisscross the landscape, leading to dramatic canyons, rushing waterfalls, and calm, dark lakes like the Titisee. It's a land for quiet thinking, where the only sounds are the whisper of the wind through the pine trees and the gentle gurgle of a hidden stream. The very air here seems filled with a sense of timeless peace and natural magic. At the edge of this vast forest lies the city of Freiburg, a community that has become a world leader in being eco-friendly. With its sunny streets and a modern environmental policy, it's often called Germany's Green City. Tiny canals, known as Bächle, run through its old medieval town, their clear water providing a charming and cooling presence. Freiburg shows a harmonious relationship between city life and the natural world around it, proving that progress and protecting nature can, and really must, go hand in hand. It's a city that has learned its lessons from the forest. The Black Forest is also a place of unique traditions and tastes. It's where the cuckoo clock was invented, an amazing piece of detailed woodworking and charming cleverness that has become a symbol of the region. And of course, it's home to a world-famous food creation, the Black Forest cake, or Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. This rich dessert of chocolate, cream, cherries, and Kirschwasser, a local cherry brandy, is more than just a sweet treat. It's a taste of the forest itself, a rich and complex flavor born from this unique and enchanting part of Germany. We arrive now in a city that shows a very different side of Germany. This is Frankfurt am Main, a place where you can feel the pulse of global money in the air. Its skyline, a bunch of shiny glass and steel skyscrapers, is unlike any other in the country, earning it the nickname Manhattan. It's where the European Central Bank is located and a powerhouse of international business. A city that runs on ambition, information, and a constant push forward. Here, the future of Europe's economy is shaped daily within these tall buildings. But to see Frankfurt as just a city of business would be to miss its rich and fascinating soul. You only need to walk along the banks of the main river to discover another side of its character. Here, on a stretch known as the Museumsufer, or Museum Embankment, lies one of the most impressive collections of cultural places in all of Europe. The best part of this collection is the Stadel Museum, whose art offers an amazing journey through 700 years of European art, from the old masters to the modern artists. The city's historical heart, though badly damaged in the Second World War and carefully rebuilt, beats strongly in the Römerberg Square. This pretty plaza, with its unique gabled houses, has been the site of markets, festivals, and royal coronations for centuries. It's a powerful symbol of Frankfurt's strength and its deep respect for its own long history. Nearby, you can find the birthplace of the city's most famous person, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. His old home, now a museum, gives a close-up look into the life and mind of Germany's greatest writer. Frankfurt, then, is a city of interesting contrasts. It's a place where powerful bankers share riverside cafes with art students, where old buildings stand in the shadow of super-modern skyscrapers, and where Goethe's legacy exists alongside the computer programs of the stock exchange. It's proof of Germany's ability to be many things at once: a leader in new global ideas, a protector of deep cultural heritage, and a city that, despite its corporate look, remains a very human and interesting place to explore. Our exploration of Germany's great cities and amazing landscapes has shown us a country of incredible depth and variety. From the grand mountains of the south to the cultural heart of the Rhine, we have seen a nation that expertly mixes its rich history with an exciting vision for the future. Yet, the story of Germany isn't only told in its busy big cities or its towering mountains. It's also whispered in the quiet streets and cobblestone squares of its many charming villages, each one a special place holding local culture and real life. The next part of our journey will take us away from the big streets and into these hidden corners of the country. We will discover places where time seems to move at a different speed, where traditions aren't just remembered, but are the very fabric of daily life. I encourage you to continue with us, to experience for yourself the huge variety that makes this nation so captivating. From the food and festivals to the people and their lasting spirit, there is always more to discover in the beautiful and complex tapestry that is Germany. Thank you for joining me on this remarkable trip through some of Germany's most famous and fascinating places. The road ahead promises even more charm as we search for the heart and soul of the country in its most authentic and delightful settlements. The exploration is far from over.